Let's take it back. We'll get it here.
Hi, this is Dustin Brown, and you're listening to KingsCast.
And welcome to Overtime, brought to you by KingsCast at www.kingscast.net, the video podcast for LA Kings fans by LA Kings fans. I'm Keith Korneluk on a beautiful day in Los Angeles for Chris Kalzewski and the rest of the gang. Episode 4, Behind the Scenes. In this episode, we're going to peel back the curtain and give you a rare glimpse at what happens to KingsCast behind the scenes. So grab a drink, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Well, KingsCast started because Chris and I are passionate fans about the Los Angeles Kings. And we were season ticket holders, and we found that there wasn't a lot of fan commentary out there. There really wasn't any as far as podcasting goes. So Chris and I decided to do a show, and the premise of it was to be the podcast for LA Kings fans by LA Kings fans. We say it every show. It's kind of like our mantra.
Typical day in the King studio is a unique experience.
Let's see. All right, so we have that. We have Staples Center, not the greatest arena in the universe. What off-season improvement would you recommend? Pretend we're in a dream world of non-cheapness by ownership.
Keith and I sort of have a special gift for analyzing things.
Positive or negative out of it in traditional season ending, early yet... Okay. This is a traditional Kalzewski run-on sentence.
Yep. That I always give to you.
I know, always to me, never to yourself. See you at the after party.
Because it's like an award show and you're a chick and you're talking about who you're wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gay.
Catch up.
Come on.
You're saying it's funny.
It's stinky for you, I know.
Facebook, hey guys, go ahead. Send Connie pictures of your most privatest of parts of the world that you visited.
I agree with everything he says. I won't label him a freaking genius until the draft comes along. I want to see what he does.
Oh my god, the swearing. We swore up and down in season 1. I mean, it was bad. It was F this, F that.
The Los Angeles Kings reached out to us and they said, hey, we want you guys to be the official fan podcast of the Los Angeles Kings. We thought that was pretty amazing, but you need to eliminate swearing, which, if you listen to season 1, it's pretty much what carries the boat. Yes, the ever-popular, not quite...
Well, if you listen to season 1, it is really not all that good. You can tell that the passion was there.
Yeah, season 2, we introduced the character of Matt the Sound Guy.
Well, Matt the Sound Guy's a pro. There's no other way to say it. He actually does this for a living. Well, he doesn't do KingsCast for a living. He does sound for a living. But the guy is really brilliant at what he does.
You know, it took us to the level where it didn't sound like we were in our mom's basement.
Matt the Sound Guy is really kind of that glue that holds it all together.
You know, season 3 was a transition year for KingsCast. We decided to go to more of a live format show, radio format.
Oh yeah, we used to spend hours and sometimes days working on these scripts for KingsCast, and as much as we loved doing it, the fact of the matter is we couldn't really be all that spontaneous.
Well, he can't be impatient. He needs to prove himself at that level.
Exactly.
KingsCast is a celebration of the fan for the Los Angeles Kings.
And welcome to KingsCast.
And sexually harass the one lady in the room. Suck it, Connie.
As you wish, Chris. As you wish. So pump up the volume, put down the shotgun, and enjoy the sermon.
Oh, hey, Connie is a great sport, and we're happy to have her. I mean, she was a blogger who came to one of our events that we were hosting. We ended up becoming friends, and she filled in season 3 when I was traveling extensively and couldn't do the show. What we didn't realize is that she'd be really great at it. So we decided to bring her in at a third person, and quite frankly, I think it's working out great, and I think she'll be around with this show for a long time. Kopitar is dishing the puck to Marian Gaborik. I mean, he could have a 40-50 goal season, and we need a 40-50 goal score. Chris and I have been talking about doing overtime or a video show for a long time. I mean, this has been 3 years of talk, and now we're finally doing it. overtime is going to give a unique perspective to the Kings fans. I mean, something that we haven't been able to deliver in the podcast. I mean, you know, you have these little cameras now that you can take to games, and you know, you can talk to players and fans and things like that. You can go to fans' houses.
Overtime's going to take the Los Angeles Kings fan experience to a whole new level.